Okay, so we want to find all the factors of 60. Now, what is a factor of 60? Well, if you can find a number that you can divide 60 by to get a whole number answer, then you've got a factor of 60. So, for example, 10 is a factor of 60 because 60 divided by 10 gives you 6, which is a whole number. So 10 is a factor of 60. Now, finding all of the factors of 60 like that might take quite a long time, having to divide again and again by different numbers and see if you get a nice whole number answer. So what I want to do is just think about what it means to divide by 10. When we do that, we're asking ourselves how many 10s fit into 60, and of course the answer is 6. So what we could do is we could write an equivalent statement. We could say that we know that 6 times 10 is 60. And if we start doing that and we start writing things out in terms of multiplication instead, then we've transformed the problem. And all we need to do to find all of the factors of 60 is look at all the ways that you can multiply to get 60, and all of the numbers involved, like the 6 and the 10 here, are going to be the factors. So let's do that, and let's take a really systematic approach as well to make sure that we don't miss out any of the factors. So we'll start with 1 times something. 1 times 60 is 60, so that means 1 and 60 are both factors. Now 2, that works, doesn't it? 2 times 30. We can do 3 times 20. See how I'm keeping columns here and I'm gradually working my way through 1, 2, 3. I'll try 4 next. 4 times 15. 5 times 12. That's another way. 6 times 10 we've already talked about. And then we hit 7, and 7 doesn't work. And the reason it doesn't is because 60 is not in the 7 times table. So there's not going to be a way of doing 7 times something to get 60. And the same thing happens with 8, and the same thing happens with 9. And then finally you hit 10, but we've already got that one there on the right hand side. As soon as you've reached the point where you're starting to talk about numbers that you've already got in that right hand column, then you know that you've finished and that you've got all of them. So this is the best way to set it out to make sure that you don't forget or miss out any of the factors accidentally. And then all we need to do then to finish the question is just list these factors down in order, just so that we've got a nice answer at the end. So we've got then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 10, 12, 15, 20, 30 and 60. And those are all the factors of 60.